Hello everybody and welcome back to Godus. And you may have noticed if you watched the first video that I've been doing a lot more developing on our world from when we last left, and that's partially because at this stage of the game it just takes forever to build up, and I figured it would just be easier if I just spared you guys the time and just skipped forward a good chunk of building. I did get that dock finished. Also, I've started expanding up here, as you can see, not be anytime soon before these houses are built. And also we got some more cards I'm working on here, and we also got a new one unlocked, so let's see what it is. Alright. Now, I've talked a little bit about this one earlier, but in the first video, but just to clarify, I don't think you need this one right away, so you can go ahead and save your stickers. Now, the one I do recommend you get right away is this one, which increases the quality of stickers, because right now when I get a sticker, usually, actually I should not have exited out of that, usually when you get a sticker in the early parts of the game, it's one of these. It's just one item. If you can see the quote bubbles there. And if you look carefully on this image, it just shows you a higher quality sticker, so it might be something that's a bit more versatile. So this sticker they're showing in the image has comment bubbles and wrench, and I think it wrenches. I'm not a hardware person. Anyways, so oh, also we are ready. I've already unlocked the card. We are ready to do settlements finally. So this is one of the things that personally I think is pretty cool. Now in the old version it was a bit weird in how settlements worked. In the original version, when it's first, you just plopped down and then every building in that area just had roads attached to it. Then the buildings got a bit bigger, but that was it. And you just smushed the buildings together, and yep, I think that's gonna work. So here we have our we're going to ignore that. Here we have our very first settlement. It's called Jopville. So let's see, we have a population of 55, and so for every 10 breeders, and this is rounding down, every 10 breeders you get one farmer. Then each farmer will work a single plot of land at a time to produce wheat. Now, here's the thing. Do not click on these houses to fill back in the gaps, because you're going to need these open gaps to grow wheat. So, when I first came back to this after a while with this version of the beta build, I really screwed myself over, because you'll notice, I'll show you, it costs more and more belief for each consecutive settlement you build, and it goes the same for villages also. Villages is the same thing, except there's a wider radius, they're a bit bigger. And so now we have to wait 37 minutes, which we're not going to do, because that'll take too long, for our first farmer to show up. Or I could just fill it, but then, like I said before, it's a waste of gems. You're going to need them pretty soon. Also, the second this was placed, this bar magically appeared. What it is how many wheat fields we have. So now we don't just get upgrades based on population. We also get upgrades from wheat. And the next one won't be until we get ore miners, where we get the mining settlements. But that's for that's much later in the game. But the first thing you should do is get those first two fields up, because that way you'll have access to that. If you remember the card, it said super fast builders. Basically, it dramatically reduces build time at the cost it consumes wheat. So you now have to use wheat to build houses, but you can build stuff up like no time. Like these houses here. Hey, hold on. Get back to work. You too. Get back to work. Get up. That don't mean he's sleeping. Just get up. Get up. He's not coming out. Okay. Belief. So, whatever you do, not click these houses. We got some more belief. Oh, chest magically appeared. Remember, they do respawn. Oh, and also, like I said before, early unlock you should get is 10 times belief from rocks. Be very helpful in the early game when belief is a bit on the scarce side, because 2600 might not seem a lot, but when you're trying to expand quickly, like I do, I expand pretty aggressively. You're gonna need belief. You'll be eating it up like crazy, and also you're gonna need those farms. Ooh, another chest. What are you two doing? They're blocked. Yeah, your followers, I don't even know how they got there. Your followers are not the brightest tools in the shed. They're actually complete dumbasses. There's really not much else to do other than play the waiting game, except the good news is that's what the Voyages are for. So while everything else is waiting, we will go on our voyage. So, okay, long story short, it's a series of puzzles using the in-game mechanics to unlock rewards, such as stickers, gems. And this is the starting one you get. It's actually easy. So, for the first thing you get is a map preview. All you're doing is just you're trying to get your followers from point A to point B. So you only need 5 followers, because this one's pretty... So, we're going to build that, and that's... Also, really interesting, they whistle whenever there's a clear path to the end, for some reason. Well, not for some reason, it'll let you know you did everything right, but... Sorry about clicking on the rocks, that is instinctive. I've been playing this game too much, I instinctively click rocks when I see them. And so once they all fill up, that's the end of this one. Alright, so it shows us what we won, a single sticker. But the harder the challenges get, the better the rewards get at the end, so we're going to the second one. I'm not going to do all these at once, I'll just do the first few. See, this one's a bit trickier, so you'll notice that these are vertical cliffs. I have to raise them. Just in case a couple of them get stuck. Why are they going there? There we go. I'm just going to keep on repeating that your followers are idiots. I mean, you have to leash them to tell them where you want them to go. That seems kind of stupid. Also, you don't lose followers if you succeed, except for ones that actually get killed in the middle of the game. There's a couple of these puzzles that actually involve avoiding these large giants. Alright, so we'll do this third one and then we'll come back. See, this one's even harder. Sometimes it's easier to pull terrain back on these puzzles rather than pull it forward, as you just saw there. I don't know why that guy went over here. Actually, I do know why. They're an idiot. They're idiots. And just like that, we got more stickers. Oh, and right here is an example of a Bronze Age sticker. So this is like a primitive sticker, which is what we have unlocked right now. Then when we get Bronze Age stickers, we would be getting these instead. Which is why, if I'm starting off in this game for the first time, I would try to unlock that one as soon as possible. Alright, now we return to Homeworld. Alright. Yes, we know what that bar does. Alright. Oh, that laughing. Where are they? Aha. These little guys you will be coming into a bit more later. They're the Astrati. Or the Astari. The Astari are cruelly mocking our people. Try scaring them away by sculpting nearby. And we shall do that. They seem to speak Minionese, apparently, also. And they're pointing at us. Made him fall. Try to see if we can win. Can't fall. Actually, I can show it to you, but here should be up here. Aha! This is where they live. This is Astariville. This is the Astari Temple. It essentially, what this happiness bar, it's gone down apparently. I need to fix that before I progress too far ahead, otherwise I'll be screwed. Long story short is, at a certain point, so it actually should be coming up pretty soon. I don't remember. I want to say it's once you unlock this card, Divine Gifts. Then you'll start getting into sort of a happiness competition with the Astari. So every hour on the hour, they will, well, not on the hour, but every hour, like clockwork, they will throw a party. And at the end of it, if their civilization is happier than ours, on this little bar here, some of our followers will convert, and then vice versa. So this is why in the very beginning you do not want to start sacrificing your followers and saving your gems for later, is because this will plummet very quickly to 0 to the point, I want to say is at the most 20% at the most of your population. First time running through this, they bled me dry of my own worshippers, and it got really annoying. I couldn't recover on that first go. Hey, they finished building. Start building. Our civilization is not going to have lazy people. Get some more belief. Alright, so let's go ahead and sculpt this out. So we can start getting some more plots of land available. It's not... Sometimes it just does not want to recognize which direction you're trying to pull land across. I mean, it's definitely a vast improvement from the early build of this, where you had to click like this to get it to come out. Alright. Build, build, build. Or not build, but sculpt. Yeah, the reason I suggested not to get the 3-time sculpting now is because, one, you'll probably want those belief stickers. Like I said, you'll be wanting them for this first, but more importantly, it doesn't increase the efficiency of this belief as far as I can tell. Belief still costs the same. The cost of belief is still the same amount regardless of what type of or how much terrain you're sculpted at once. Alright. Now if that's taken care of, we're going to migrate them over here so they can start building on these plots of land. Actually, let's get these trees out of the way. Also, I just noticed seems to be some treasure down here. Ah, it's too deep. Where is that? all the way up there. I need 440 population to unlock deep sea sculpting, which is unfortunately, which is really annoying because they also kind of tease you right here too. Every single time I played on this build, there's always that Ark of the Covenant chest right there, and it just always irritated the hell out of me. More belief. They should be coming. There they are. Have they turned this into a camping site? Yep. Box for belief. Oh, yes. Maybe I should work on this. Our video will probably be over by the time this is finished. Or, well, actually, it will be over by the time we don't even start. But if we want to continue to expand, you got to build beacons. Now, like everything else, each beacon is consecutively larger or longer to build than the last. Sure enough, they have come. We're going to buff them a little bit. Now, when you unlock a super fast building, doing this right here, this person's a superhuman, anyways, will now cost wheat, but they get ridiculously fast like they're on meth. And it's just ridiculous how fast they get stuff built. Alright, so that one's almost done anyways, which is good because then we can start migrating people over this way. Alright. I think we're about to approach the 50-minute mark pretty soon. Actually, we might have already surpassed it. I don't have an actual timer per se. I'm just kind of casually just looking over at my my clock, which is on my cupboard right next to my desk. Oh, and feel free to build more of these if you do have belief, because trust me, you're gonna want those bars. You're gonna need a lot more than 2 plots of wheat for all your building. So, Peter Molyneux himself in the commentary for this, as you're playing through, it's kind of like a tutorial / commentary. He says at least 3. I think you need more than that if you really want to be. If you're like me and you're really aggressive. Are you still lost? You know what? Hang on. I have lost faith in you. Do not please me. I'm a god.
Help him!
No, I'm not helping you. Nope, I've lost faith in you. No. I'm not gonna help you. Part of me doesn't want to do this because I know this is gonna drop a tiny bit when he dies. No, I'm not going to help you. Alright. And this is the ultimate way to abandon them, just pretend they don't exist. Okay. Alright, do I have a path up to the beacon? I believe I do. It costs so much belief to do this. The thing about the mountain, when you get to mountain, so once it goes from green, so this layer, from this layer up, it gets really expensive to build, or not build with sculpt. But you're greatly rewarded at the end of it, because then the stuff that gets built up there, one of the unlocks, where is it? Nope. Aha. Once you get this type of abode, basically it gets built on top of mountaintops, but the amount, look at this. Per collection, when fully maxed out, 1,500. That is a crap ton for a single building, and that's not even the biggest one here. Then there's this. Oh, and until you get to like mountaintops, ignore this one. Or not ignore, just don't build one of these. Like, you'll need 12 wheat fields in order to build it, so by the time... You should have plenty for 12, with at least 3. And sure enough, he's dead. Alright. There's no excuse for stupidity. Anyways... I'm actually gonna just go ahead and end the... Hold on. Get back, you lazy bum. Lazy. Stupid trees. Lazy. Lazy. The thing is, when they return back to their houses after they get tired, they will return back to wherever they came from, which means they will come back here. And getting from here to here is already costing enough of their energy already. So once that hits bottom, they go back to their house, they rest until they're fully recuperated, then they come back. Alright. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. It's about 20-minute mark, give or take. I'm just casually looking over my clock. And by the next video, I will have several farming settlements set up. And the reason I'm doing these big periods of building stuff in between videos is just, one, I like playing this game a lot. I do not know why. To me, it's just, being a god like this is really addicting for me for some reason. I don't know why. I kind of blame Roller Coaster Tycoon, because I would do weird stuff with this with people all the time. But anyways, by the time you come back, there'll be a lot more settlements, so I'll probably have a settlement here, and then probably a 4th one down here. Of course, these HUDs will probably be gone, because I'll probably kill the people and build more buildings up there. Also, I will probably have a lot of this unlocked by then. So the next time... So basically expect a lot of development in between the videos. I mean, I'll stop at like major events in the game to just show you how they work. Tired already? Lazy? Alright. Get back. No. Don't do that once you have wheat, because you're going to be burning through it for no reason way too fast. Okay, anyways. Keep on getting distracted. I'm going to cut the video here, and see you later.